A deadly suicide attack near the Pakistan-Afghanistan border has killed at least 7 Pakistani soldiers, once again bringing into focus and triggering question marks over Pakistan's own terror policies that increasingly appear to turn inwards. The blast targeted a military camp in North Waziristan, a region long used as a launchpad for Pakistan's covert operations across the border. And now that same territory is witnessing this. It's striking back, it seems, and the army has sealed the area, but details remain scarce. This attack coming on the same day as the 48-hour truce between Islamabad and Kabul expired. The short-lived ceasefire had momentarily paused the deadliest border clashes since the Taliban's takeover in 2021, and within hours of the truce, Afghan media reported Pakistani airstrikes on Kabul, strikes that allegedly killed and injured civilians. And shortly before the ceasefire expired, Pakistan's Foreign Affairs Ministry at a press briefing in Islamabad rejected any responsibility for the border clashes and accused the Taliban regime of attempting to divert attention from the presence of terrorist elements in Afghanistan. Qatar has reportedly offered to host peace talks between Pakistan and Afghanistan in Doha, but the offer may come too late. The trust deficit is enormous, and the border, once a symbol of Pakistan's influence, has now become one of its own greatest self-made vulnerabilities. But the turmoil is not just along the frontier there. From Balochistan to Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa to Punjab, Pakistan's internal map is lighting up with unrest. The very forces Islamabad once nurtured are now challenging its authority. Just take the recent crackdown on the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan, or the TLP, what started out as a protest in Muridki, just 35 kilometers from Lahore, quickly turned bloody. Protesters were reportedly cornered by the police and the Pakistan Rangers. In the early hours of Monday morning, Pakistan Rangers reportedly started firing that lasted for hours. Videos captured chaos on the streets, screams, smoke, blood, reports suggesting the violence was not spontaneous. A secret meeting allegedly took place at Pakistan's intelligence headquarters days earlier. Senior military officials are accused of plotting to provoke the protest and then crush it to send out a message. And this marks a stunning reversal because the same TLP once enjoyed tacit support from Pakistan's military. The group, in fact, was born out of a 2011 blasphemy killing when a police commando assassinated the Punjab governor. Its founder turned that incident into a movement, and for years the TLP acted on the direction of the Pakistan army, mobilized when needed, silenced when not. But that alliance has collapsed. The army that once indulged the TLP is now firing at it. Pakistan's generals appear to be losing control of their own creations. And amid all this chaos, Pakistan Defense Minister has made explosive allegations. He blames former intelligence chief General Faiz Hamid for reviving the Taliban and strengthening terrorist networks that now threaten Pakistan itself. The Pakistan Defense Minister claims Hamid personally provided the Taliban with military aid, including armored vehicles, and enabled their 2021 resurgence in Afghanistan. The minister also pointed fingers at former Prime Minister Imran Khan and ex-army chief Qamar Javed Bajwa for being responsible for the return of Taliban to Pakistan. That, according to Asif, led to a resurgence of terrorism in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and other parts of the country. General Faiz Hamid, once tipped to be Pakistan's next army chief, is now under fire for creating a monster that the military can no longer tame. But critics and watchers would argue, and rightly so, which general in Pakistan has not engaged in such acts? The TTP, the TLP, a host of groups, splinter groups, are eroding the state's control, piece by piece. And tonight, Pakistan stands at that crossroad, battling insurgents on its borders, protesters on its streets, and divisions within its own ranks. Its once powerful military, the ultimate arbitrator of the nation in a way, now looks like an institution fighting shadows of its own making. The terror Pakistan exported for decades is now circling back, and this time there may be no truce that can hold. Clearly, the snakes have come to bite.